Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand.
Hey.
You always post all these great stories, too.
I do, and everyone was talking about this.
Okay, well, it's the Chris Rock special. And that was a live special, by the way. It's called Selective Outrage on Netflix. That's the first time they've done that.
I didn't. It is, and for some reason I forgot that it was live.
They actually sent me a gift box in here.
Yeah, last week, right?
Let me post it. Yeah, on Friday.
Okay.
But I didn't see it live, but I saw it on demand, of course, afterward.
Okay.
And so one thing that everybody was talking about, and I know we discussed it up here, was when he was rehearsing his material, people were discussing him addressing Will Smith and that slap that happened at the Oscars. This is his first time addressing it, and I know he was waiting for the special to do that.
Right.
So here's what he had to say.
Y'all know what happened to me, getting smacked by Suge Smith, and people like, did it hurt? It still hurts, but I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gayle crying. That took that hit like Pacquiao, mother. But Will Smith practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that. I didn't have any entanglements. I normally would not talk about this, but for some reason these put that on the internet.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, and look, I think this was anticipated. He's been saying that he was going to talk about this on his special on Netflix.
Right.
And this was his opportunity to do that. Here's what else he had to say about the slap.
Okay.
I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life, and now I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay? And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
All right. Now, I saw a lot of people criticizing this part of the special because he did call Jada Pinkett Smith the B word.
A few times. It was a little.
It was very harsh.
It was a little harsh.
And then they were bringing up the whole timeline of times that he said negative things about Jada Pinkett Smith throughout the years. They also brought up the fact that Tony Rock, who was his brother, said he would have fought. And they were like, why would he say he won't fight in front of white people because of how he was raised?
Right.
They have the same parents, da-da-da-da-da.
Those comments definitely had people talking.
But now I kind of feel like, you know how it is. Now people are turning on Chris Rock when initially people were against Will Smith.
See, I always felt like people were more, team Will Smith, even though he was one that I always felt like they were more supportive of Will Smith because he came out and apologized and.
Ooh, okay, well, other things that people talked about a lot on this special was Meghan Markle and what Chris Rock had to say about her.
Okay.
Meghan Markle. Some of that she went through was not racism. It was just some in-law No, they're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby was gonna be. That's not racist, because even black people want to know how brown the baby gonna be. We check behind them ears, because you gotta see what kind of black child you gonna get. Is this a Steph Curry baby or a Draymond Green baby?
Jasmine, your face. What? Oh, yeah, you didn't watch the special yet.
No, I just saw the clips. Is this a Steph Curry baby or a Draymond Green baby?
But I do think it feels like Chris Rock was definitely trying to push the limits here.
But isn't this tracks for Chris Rock? I was about to say Chris Brown. This tracks for Chris Rock, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, like my favorite Chris Rock special ever was Bring the Pain.
Okay.
I felt like that was like perfect.
That was a classic, so that's kind of hard to.
And this
beat
was
that.
also live during this, but I do feel like some of it I laughed, some of it I was like, But the title of it is Selective Outrage, so I feel like he wanted people to be outraged.
And some people were outraged.
Yeah, for sure. And so there you have it. And if you haven't seen it, you can make your own decisions after you watch it.
What did you think about it?
Well, I didn't like how he talked about Jada and calling her E word over and over again.
Yeah, that wasn't cool.
I understand what he was saying. Like, this is what comedians do. They say things, some people will get mad. Like Meghan Markle, yes, we do all know the royal family's racist.
We do know that, yeah.
So I get it. He's making a joke out of it, and some people are going to be offended by that. But, the part about his daughter getting kicked out of school. And
hilarious.
how rich and spoiled his kids are.
Truth, probably.
That was funny
yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
that was probably my favorite part of it. I'm trying to think of other things that he said on there.
He definitely pushes the limit, and here we are talking about it. Everybody it definitely had mixed reviews on social media. So,
all right, well, that is your YEE. And when we come back, under the radar, and I actually saw this on the Jasmine brand. What's going on with Shanquella Robinson, okay, and the family? What happened with this investigation? We'll tell you about it on Under the Radar when we come back.
Way up.